In his second term, President Trump has been handing out pardons to a very specific group of people, many of whom are either loyal to him or connected to MAGA circles. Here's a few from this week. Trump said this week he'll fully pardon the Chryslies. Yes, the Chryslies from the reality TV show Chrysley Knows Best. Prosecutors said the Chryslies scammed Atlanta banks out of over $36 million in fake loans and used it to fund their luxury lifestyle like cars, lavish trips, real estate, clothes. They also didn't pay taxes for years. Todd was sentenced to 12 years in prison and Julie was sentenced to 7 years back in 2022. Their daughter Savannah has been leading the charge for their pardons, calling them political prisoners. She's a big supporter of President Trump and even spoke at the Republican National Convention last summer.
We need to rise above the persecution. We need to hold rogue prosecutors accountable.
She also visited the White House in February. The White House said the Chryslies sentences were far too harsh, even though the sentencing judge in the case said, "I cannot ignore the greed and flamboyance in this case." And now they've got a new reality show coming to Lifetime later this year. Trump also pardoned fired Virginia Sheriff Scott Jenkins on Memorial Day, just one day before he was supposed to report to prison for 10 years. Jenkins, who's a MAGA supporter, was convicted of taking bribes while he was sheriff in Culpeper County. Just 2 months ago, Trump's own Justice Department applauded the conviction. But as president, Trump has broad authority to grant pardons. And Trump claims that the sheriff was weaponized as part of a corrupt Biden DOJ. Then you have Paul Walzak, who was a nursing home executive who pleaded guilty to not paying $11 million in taxes. He was sentenced to 18 months in prison. But now, just weeks after his mom attended a $1 million per ticket fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago, he's getting a pardon. In his pardon letter to Trump, he mentioned his mother is a big donor to the GOP and supported his campaign. And Wednesday, Trump pardoned former Staten Island Republican Congressman Michael Grimm, who served time for hiding nearly $1 million when he co-owned a restaurant and for filing fake tax returns. He did 7 months in prison and tried to get his seat back in 2018, but Trump endorsed his opponent. Fast forward, Grimm's now a Newsmax contributor and has publicly said President Trump is the best president we've ever had. Now, these pardons are raising eyebrows. Let me know in the comments, what do you think?